Hello beauties. Today I want to talk to you about something that many times gets overlooked but can have a large impact on how your hair feels and on your scalp health. So this may be kind of a surprising thing, but what we're going to talk about today is actually your hairbrushes that you're using on your hair every day. Whenever I ask people this question, they always seem a little bit sheepish, like they don't want to answer the question because they know it's probably not what we want to hear. But when was the last time that you cleaned your hairbrushes, your combs, your hair clips, all of the tools that you put in your hair? I know a lot of you out there watching have brushes that look very much like this one. Look at this, it's full of hair, it's full of lint, it's full of dust, all of that grossness. And if your brushes look like that and you're not cleaning them frequently, every time you use them on your hair, you're redepositing all of that dust and dirt and oils back into your hair, which can eventually lead to you having problems with both your scalp and your hair feeling dirty and oily all of the time. The best thing for you to do to fix this is to clean your brushes. Now, how do you clean your brushes is always the next question I get asked. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna need to clean our brushes is going to be a bucket of water. I like to get a bucket of like nice hot water off of the sink. Then we're gonna use, well, I'm going to use this product called ShipShape. You can find this on Amazon. Most local beauty supply stores will carry this as well. If you don't have ShipShape on hand, you could use dish soap. You could use some soap with a little bit of tea tree oil dropped into it. Anything like that is gonna help you break down the dirt and oils that are in your brushes and remove them for you. I have my ShipShape, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this and I'm going to shake it into my bucket of water, and then we're gonna mix that up a little bit to get that ready for it. The next thing we need to do to clean our brushes is actually remove as much of this as we can before we even put it in the water. The way I like to do that is to take a big detangling comb like this, and you're going to just get it into the teeth of the comb and scrape and lift and pull all of that out. So we're gonna do that with all of our brushes, clean that and pull out as much as we can, and then throw that away. Look at the difference in this brush already. Now that step is something you should be doing after every single time you use your brush. You should be going through and cleaning out all of that old hair. Same for your round brushes, removing it from your combs, all of those things. Now that we have our brushes cleaned out, we're going to drop them into the water that we mixed up with our soap. We're gonna throw in our comb that we used also. And we're also gonna take any of our little hair clips that we use when we're sectioning and blow drying our hair, and we're gonna drop those in as well. And you wanna just agitate those in there for just a minute, and then we're gonna leave that to soak for about 20 minutes. Okay, so now that we've let our brushes sit for 20 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and agitate them and shake them around in the bowl again. Then we're going to pull them out of that bucket, dump the bucket, and give them a really good rinse. So this is what your brushes should look like now. We're gonna go give them a good shake. Shake them off, and you can see already how much cleaner they look, and you may even be able to see, depending on how long it's been since you did your brushes, some gross stuff kind of floating around in the bowl. Okay, so we've rinsed off our brushes, and look at how beautiful and clean these look now. No dust, no dirt, no hair, no buildup at all in there. That's how you want your brushes to be looking when you're using them on your hair. So what we do now is we lay them on a towel. I like to lay them face down if they're paddle brushes, or just lay them all out on an old towel and just let them dry, and then they're ready for you to use again. Again, cleaning our brushes is something we should be doing at least once a month, if not more frequently, depending on how often we're using them. I encourage you all to go and take a look at your brushes and your tools that you're using on your hair, and take a look and see if you think they need to be cleaned.